welcome to Show of the Week. This is Outside Xbox, and I'm Jane.
And I'm Mike, and this week we have been continuing our Outside Xbox team building exercises in Dying Light.
Smash this gas canister. Run!
Oh God, Jane!
What?
Is it gonna go?
Yeah. Oh
Nice.
no, virals. Uh-oh, I think I've attracted some volatiles.
You are a danger to yourself and others. They should lock you away.
What? No jail can hold me.
That's what I learned this week playing Sandbox Jail Simulator The Escapists on Xbox One. In it, you're banged up in an 8-bit jailhouse where your objective is to devise and execute an escape plan with maximum cunning. Maybe you want to dig a tunnel and Shawshank your way to redemption. Maybe you want to beat up all the guards until the prison warden has no choice but surrendering to your mighty sock mace. Whatever your course of action as a jailbird turned escape artist, you'll need tools and training before you can fly the coop. You can nick the items to make what you need or buy them with cash earned by doing favours for other inmates. These favours generally mean beating people up, like Mike here. And if you're dedicated to violent means of escape, you'll need to improvise a weapon and bulk up in the prison gym. Hey, does anyone have duct tape? Because this guy is ripped. However, each prison you land in is more secure and brutal than the last. So if your only plan is batter everyone else unconscious, then expect the guards to put you down faster than you can say solitary confinement. I hope you like waking up in the infirmary. You'll also have to squeeze your prison breaking activity into the tight and mandatory schedule of meals, roll calls, showering, and tedious labour. That's not to mention the inconvenience of trying to survive all the violent grudges and bitter vendettas you might have created by beating people up. Like Mike here. The system for crafting tools from ordinary items is as arcane as it is flexible, such that crafting takes equal amounts of experimentation and intuition. But as an escaping expert, I can tell you right now what's required is extreme patience, planning, and luck, and also avoiding Mike.
So they call me the cat because I can escape from anything.
Cats aren't famed for escaping from things, Jane.
The Houdini cat escaper.
The Houdini cat escaper.
Look, I can escape from anything, all right?
You can you? Well, let's see about that.
So if you're that good at escaping, you shouldn't have any problem with Far Cry 4's Escape from Durgesh Prison DLC.
Is that what this is?
Jane, that's what this is. This is what we're playing. It's a little unusual for a prison escape in that there's no actual prison.
Yeah,
What?
I was led to believe there would be a prison.
Yeah, I think they've changed the name now to just Escape from Durgesh, but it still contains escaping, and
Okay.
so is appropriate for this episode of Show of the Week. So, you're dumped in an area of Kirat without any skills
Okay.
or equipment or any
Right.
of that good stuff.
Right.
And
Got my grapple,
you've got your
though.
grapple, that's fine. And you've got to make it to an extraction point within half an hour.
All right, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I
You're heading
going?
to the extraction point.
Where's the extraction point?
Extraction point,
All right, so that's where I have to get before the timer runs out.
Yes.
So there's no prison. There's no prison.
No, but I mean, the prison is of the mind,
Right. Okay.
Jane.
So it's 1.3 kilometres away.
Right.
And you've got half an hour to get
That
there.
seems pretty
I
straightforward.
could walk that. That's
Yeah.
not a problem. I mean, there might be a mountain
I mean, I could
in
jog it
between
in.
here and there, but
You need to walk at 2.6 kilometres per hour.
Good
to get
maths.
there. Thanks.
There's a
There's a
There's
car.
an unguarded car.
I'm robbing it.
All right.
Well.
There's a hostage you can save
Nah.
with your car.
Bang. Bang. All right, don't worry,
you're
buddy.
fine,
I
you're
got
fine.
this. Let's
Get
get
that
out
AK on the
and get
floor.
the AK. All right.
Yes. All right.
All right.
progress.
Yeah.
All right. You've got a weapon. You've got a vehicle.
What haven't I got?
Is there like a fake beard and a passport in the glove box?
Oh boy. Oh, I flipped it. I flipped it.
I don't presume to tell the Houdini cat escape.
No,
Yeah,
well,
right,
quite.
To
exactly.
do her job, but push it. Get it.
Push.
No. Okay, that's
Oh,
worse.
I pushed it
That's
the wrong
now
way.
worse.
I honestly thought Durgesh Prison would be like,
A prison?
horrible. Turns out it's quite scenic. Oh boy.
I think pretty much
Oh
everyone's like
boy. Oh boy. Oh, I'm
you are in
jammed.
some
Oh
way.
no,
Oh,
I'm on fire. Oh,
God.
it's on
Okay,
fire.
Out, out, out.
Ow, ow, oh no, 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 put out fire. Put out fire. Run.
Heal.
Run,
No,
run, run.
Now
I
put
am
out the
healing.
bullets.
No.
Oh.
Dead.
I'm dead. I escaped by
You
dying.
escaped life. All right, Mike, it's your turn.
All right.
Alright.
900 metres to go. Not bad. Now, a refreshing jog through the mountains.
It's not like any alarms went up when you escaped the prison.
No. Shall I
Durgesh.
get this car? I feel like a car
Go for
will
it.
help.
Go on then.
They probably shouldn't have locked you up with that wingsuit.
Yeah.
Well, you're only half a click away.
Alright. Sweet.
That's what we escapists call kilometres.
Yeah, that's true, Andy.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take...
What?
What are you doing,
What are you
maniac?
doing?
I'm going off the beaten track.
Why? This GPS is telling you
Don't
that...
do that.
It will all make sense shortly. It's fine.
What's the matter
Oh,
with
there's
you?
bad guys.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So close.
I wasn't counting on bad guys being here.
Oh,
God!
oh, bad.
they're
Get the other
everywhere.
way, get the other way.
Oh dear. Okay.
It's almost as if they're guarding the extraction point.
Yeah, right. It's almost like they don't want me to be
No.
here. Oh, is that a bad guy as well?
No, he's a.
Yeah, it's a
no,
bad-
he's the guy that sells you stuff.
Oh, right.
Oh, no, sorry.
He's
Sorry.
a bad guy now.
I mistook the canisters on his back for like the pack that the Sherpa has. You know, there's a Sherpa that sells you stuff.
Look at these lunatics.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wait. I kind of feel like I got through that encounter pretty much unscathed.
Yep.
So,
There's some
Oh.
as long as I
monkeys.
don't get murdered by a monkey,
You found the extraction point.
it
That-
seems quiet, doesn't it? I
does
mean,
seem
a little too
Too quiet,
if you ask
you
me.
might say. Uh-oh.
Prepare the
Oh,
defences.
prepare the
boy.
defences.
Oh, no.
I can't help but notice you haven't prepared any defences.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Hide. They haven't seen you.
Yeah, right. I'm just gonna
You've got to
hide.
defend the helicopter. They're going to shoot down the helicopter.
That's the
No, they
helicopter's
won't.
problem.
Helicopters are invincible.
Helicopters have guns. I'm gonna go and sit in this shed.
Mike, I don't know if this is the best course of action. Okay.
I'm just gonna wait for 10 minutes.
You know best. Helicopter's under attack, Mike. I don't know if you want to do
What?
something about that.
No, attack
Where?
me,
Where
but
is
not
it?
too much. I suspect what I was supposed to do
Yeah.
was spend the half an hour getting strong
Ah.
and collecting guns.
Nah, it's for suckers.
What kind of escape is that?
Oh,
it
it's
is,
there.
right
Oh, no.
I don't
Do
know
I
what
just
you're
need
shooting
to?
at.
No.
Do I just need to go?
Can you
to
get
it?
in it? Can you get in that helicopter and fight yourself?
Well, not without any ammo.
No,
Look,
crap,
I forgot a
grenade!
grenade.
Hey,
Hey, over here,
stop,
guys.
stop shooting.
Machine gun me instead. Ooh, not too much though.
Ah,
Infinite
grenade.
matches. So I can live forever up here.
I would have hidden somewhere that wasn't directly across from the helicopter, probably. Had I thought about this in any depth whatsoever. If I keep making my head up, they won't
focus on you. And not-
Yeah, they won't shoot the
Heal,
helicopter.
heal.
This is definitely
Keep
a
distracting
sustainable
them.
strategy.
Yeah,
Ow.
it's brilliant. Look, it's working.
Woo.
Maybe they all explode when the time runs out.
Yeah, that would be that would be brilliant.
Like DNA bomb goes off and just kills all of them.
Oh,
There's someone here! Stab him!
No, stop
Oh! Okay, well, I think we have to say that Mike was the best at escaping.
He's King
there.
Escaper.
King. He is the Houdini cat escaper.
Now it's time to see what you've been writing in the comments and on the walls of the dropship in Evolve.
That's Markov told. Speaking of Evolve, let's start with the comments on last week's show about Evolve and 5 other games that also don't know what evolution means.
Despite being called Pro Evolution Soccer, Konami's long-running game series does nothing to promote the teachings of Charles Darwin. Instead, it's just guys playing football.
Shell Pearson submits the following complaint, saying, where is Trials Evolution on this list? I want to hear about how bike riders have evolved to not crash into everything, or how the bikes are now members of the Transformers.
Technically, at that point in human history, the bikes have out-evolved the humans to become the dominant species, and the bikes are actually riding the humans there.
That explains why the humans come off worst all the time.
Yeah, it's a grim vision of the future of humanity. Thomas Gledhill drops by with this suggestion. He says, it doesn't have evolve in the title, but Pokemon doesn't really get the difference between evolved or transformed. Dragonairs turning orange, sprouting wings and growing limbs. Realism.
That's what I've been saying in my angry letters all these years. Never had a single response.
That's because it doesn't count as an address if you just write Pokemon on the envelope.
Or it's a plot by Team Rocket.
Or it's that. Finally, commenter Not a Gun, in response to my correctly identifying the button down there on the bottom right as a pelican face, says, I don't see a pelican in the thumbs up button, I see a dog with its mouth strapped shut. Bad dog.
Oh no, his little collar!
Quick, let's move on to the comments on this video about the stingy achievements that you worked way too hard to get.
To get this achievement, all you have to do is place that garden gnome inside the rocket you fire off at the end of the episode, or, in other words, carry it with you through 7 hours of platforming, being shot at, and driving.
Danger puts in sterling work here, saying, that Half-Life 2 achievement looks like it takes a phenomenal amount of effort.
And in a terrifying plot twist, Fax Machine 937 has become sentient and transmits the following message. Obscure JRPG Infinite Undiscovery's Seraphic Gatekeeper achievement. Beat the game on normal, then on hard, then on the very hard Infinity difficulty, then beat the ludicrous bonus dungeon that has only 1 save point and its super bosses for a measly 1 gamer score.
Wow, a whole gamer point. You literally shouldn't have.
And then Cameron Holbert suggests the Bladder of Steel achievement in Rock Band 2. It's just unnecessary. No pausing for an 84-song set list took me nearly 6 hours. F*** you, Harmonix.
Plus, all the toll it takes on your bladder.
Let's stop saying bladder. Finally this week, your comments on this video of our further misadventures in Dying Light featuring this video rental store.
All right, I did it. I picked the lock.
Nice one.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, I set off the alarm.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'll get the cash in the till. You
Go.
guys.
Oh, they're
Can we
advertised.
close the door?
Where's C?
Secure it.
Volcanon is a commenter after my own heart, saying, I appreciate the fact that the first thing you went for when the alarm went off was the cash register.
Mawagundify, however, is less impressed, saying, this game is so unrealistic that it insults my intelligence. Honestly, video rental stores, preposterous.
That is the least realistic thing about this whole scenario.
Guys,
Yeah.
his mum is here.
Yeah. Yeah. Is she well and healthy?
How's she looking? Yeah.
At this point, Mike Faraday asks, Andy, how did you not reply, she's looking a little pale? Andy has received a formal warning. Thank you for bringing the matter to our attention.
Do I have to wear the sign?
You know how a formal warning works?
This is a bad sign. You could say it's an undeserved punishment. This play on words is the play on worst.
Those are all horrible. Keep the sign on. That's it from the show. Thanks for watching. And if you liked it, then do hit the button that looks like the dog with the muzzle on its face.
I think you mean the one that looks like a half-open picnic basket.
Man, I wish YouTube would come up with a name for it.
See you next week. All right, looks like we finished early. We should probably get started tidying up the studio.
Look, Mike, it's a 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO.
The Houdini cat escaper strikes again.